Hey guys, I just wanted to talk about my support vehicle for the racetrack. We've got a front engine car that we run, and this is what I use occasionally, most of the time, but it's an old Cushman, and naturally we had to put some cup holders here in my cell phone slot. But we get to the business here. In the pseudo trunk, you've got all your necessities to run in the car. Some airlines, there's a system there to defuel the car at the end of the day. Wrenches for the valve covers and oiler to oil the rockers. I got to oil my rockers every couple runs. Of course, there's a tire gauge in there and fuel bottle and whatnot. But there's one thing missing, a very critical component that you never realize until you're desperate in need, and that is this get up. And if you're wondering what the heck this is just some medium gauge wire cable, and there's a plug that, with the help of this little adapter I made, and it just depends on what setup you have. So I have the prongs sticking out of my trailer. So in this case, I can use this to plug my winch into this cable, or I can use this to charge the trailer battery. Either way, that's why I've kind of got this adapter piece here. But what it lets you do is if your battery on your trailer takes a dump, and oh my gosh, how do you winch the car in there? Well, you should have yourself pre-rigged up a cable that's going to be long enough and heavy enough to get that done. This will reach all the way to my tow vehicle, and like I said, I made that adapter to allow it to plug my winch right into that. My winch normally plugs into that spot on the trailer, but that's it, guys. You kind of got to think of every little thing, and somebody mentioned this to me one time, and of course I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I never did, and then of course my battery dies at the track and I'm kind of stuck. So that's when I said, okay, I need to add this to my kit, and of course I did. But do yourself a favor, make yourself up a jumper cable for those kinds of emergencies, and I guarantee you won't regret it. See ya.